our group will present about what?
Let's ask Aisha.
We will talk about ergonomic factor required to achieve an effective office ambience.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's start.
Lighting is one of the most important aspects of the office environment. There are 5 types of lighting, which are direct, semi-direct, indirect, semi-indirect, and general diffuse lighting. So let's start with the first one, that is direct lighting. By directing approximately 90 to 100% of illumination downwards to the work surface, direct lighting systems are likely to create a bothersome glares and reflections. Shadows are created because of the minimal amount of light is diffused. Unless the light fixtures are quite close together, the working areas are most likely will not be uniformly lit. Next is semi-direct. With semi-direct lighting, 60 to 90% of the light is directed downward. The remainder of the light is directed upward and then reflected backward to the work surface.
Indirect lighting is the system recommended for most types of office tasks. With indirect lighting, 90 to 100% of the light is first directed upward. The light then becomes diffuse and is reflected downward to the work area. The diffusion of the light eliminates most shadows and glares. With semi-indirect lighting, 60 to 90% of the light is directed upward and then reflected downward. The remainder of the light is immediately directed downward. Although the semi-indirect lighting system may produce a greater amount of light for the same wattage level than the indirect system, shadows and glare are also likely to be a greater problem with semi-indirect lighting. General diffuse lighting is a lighting system that directs 40 to 60% of the illumination directly to the work surface with the remainder of the light reflected downward.
Maybe you guys wonder what is kind of lighting. There is 5 kinds of lighting, which is natural lighting, fluorescent lighting, incandescent lighting, high intensity discharge lamps, and automatic light control system. What are those? Let's take a look. Although natural light is an effective lighting source, its consistency demands the employment of alternate lighting solutions. Aside from being effective, natural light frequently gives psychological benefits to employees. Natural light, on the other hand, is unable to see very far into work area. The intensity of natural light may need to be regulated on particularly bright days. Many newer office buildings are built with a glass enclosed courtyard in the center, increasing the number of working locations with windows in their regular working positions. An automatic light control system is a technology that regulates the illumination levels in a given space without manual intervention. This system uses various sensors, controllers, and sometimes actuators to adjust the lighting conditions based on factors such as occupancy, ambient light levels, or time of day. The main goals of automatic light control system include energy, efficiency, convenience, and creating a comfortable and productive environment. It's now being installed in many new office buildings. There is also a positive effect on energy saving and use photo cells to measure the amount of lighting in a certain area.
Number 3 is fluorescent lighting. This is most common type of light source in the office buildings. Produced closely resembles that of natural light, produce less heat and glare, and consume less electricity. Number 4 is incandescent lighting, using fireman's bulbs and most commonly found in home. Also used effectively in the office. And also, cost of installing incandescent lighting is less than fluorescent lighting. Lastly is high intensity discharge lamp. Use of high intensity discharge lamp is very new in the office. First use for street and stadium lighting, it provides an extremely efficient lighting system. The disadvantages is effect on color, as they sometimes make it more difficult to distinguish between various colors.